ABC. Just wanted to do one last update for 2012 and also wish everybody a Happy New Year's and get ready to go into 2013 and wish everybody the best and lots of records and just good life in general. So, never gonna get started. These are it's been, like I said, listening to stuff here in the basement. I haven't got to yet. I haven't been out digging for a while, so it's basically stuff's been sitting around. Listening to the Atlantics, Big City Rock. No idea. Total Blind Buy. It's not sounding bad so far. It's 1979. So, kind of digging it. Alright. Actually, this is a newer buy. Picked up a couple things just at the mall. We have an FYE that actually sells vinyl. So it's kind of a Christmas present, I guess. The new Red Cross, Researching the Blues. This is great. Just pop culture, rock and roll. There's a great video for Stay Away from Downtown. I'll try and put a link in the description here. And just a really good video, really good song. But Red Cross has been around for a long, long time. It's two brothers. Actually, they were running around in the LA punk scene in the late 70s when they were, whatever, 15, 14 years old or something. And then started a band. I think their first show they opened for Black Flag, and they ended up changing the name of the band to Red Cross, and I can't remember what they were originally called, but they've done a lot of stuff, been around for a long time. Definitely a cool band. If you've never checked them out, check them out. Another blind buy, Stingray. I think it's self-titled. Yeah, cool cover. And by the picture on the back, I thought they were going to be like a country rock kind of thing, and nah, they're just kind of rock. It's 79, yeah, 1979. Not real heavy or anything, just, you know, late 70s rock, but definitely dug that. I had a friend over the weekend, family come over, we were all hanging out, and him and I come down in the basement, of course. He's a big music head, so we're down here and just pulling records off shelf and playing. So got into a box I hadn't checked out yet, and he pulled up Kevin Seconds and his Ghetto Moments. Rise Up, Insomniacs. This is from 2008, and it's Kevin Seconds, the singer from 7 Seconds, the punk band. Solo album, and this is pretty good, man. It's just acoustic, basically. It's on blue vinyl. It's on Asian Man Records. But I'd never heard any of his solo material. My friend was telling me he's got other albums, you know, solo albums, and they're all really good. So definitely dug that. I picked this up for $1, still sealed at a record show back in the summer, I think. And my friend pulled this out of a box I hadn't listened to yet. Night of the Living Dead Boys, the Dead Boys. I've heard this album before, I just hadn't listened to the vinyl. So, just classic punk. Great album. Alright, another $1 find. I used to see this band on eBay all the time. Excuse me. This album, actually. I'd be looking for another band with the same name. It was a metal band, and this would constantly come up, and I never heard it until now, and wow, this is a really good album. It's Dirty Looks. Don't know much about them. Like I say, I just remember seeing, you know, umpteen auctions for this album when I was looking for Dirty Looks albums, the metal band. So came across it for $1 and I picked it up, and it's very I think they were from England, It's 1980. It has a little bit of that early Elvis Costello, just that jangly punk. I don't know how else to explain it. Mod punk, whatever. But wow, this kind of surprised me. I really like this album. And one of the other Christmas gifts I picked up at the FYE that has vinyl over the weekend. Been wanting this for a while, so I went ahead and grabbed it. The new ZZ Top, the Futura. And the whole reason I wanted this was I heard the one track I got to get paid on a sampler and just freaking loved it. So wanted to get the album, did, and I'm very happy with this. It's a double vinyl, 45 RPM, sounds great, and they are back to just being a dusty, dirty Texas blues band. None of that 80s shiny production they used to have. Really good, happy with that album. Checking out some jazz stuff I've had laying around. Ramsey Lewis Trio in Chicago. It's on Argo. Pretty cool. That actually hadn't been laying around too long. I got that from a friend that I've showed, digging at his house, where I got the Ozzy box set. He got some jazz and soul records in. I picked up some stuff from him. Alright, next some blues. Lonnie Brooks band. Turn on the Night. Sorry. It's an Alligator release. Love the Alligator label. So. And actually I like Lonnie Brooks. It was a cool album. Another jazz album from my friend Syl Austin. Plays Pretty for the People. It's on Mercury. Wasn't too into this. It was a little too slow for me. Just more very, very mellow jazz. But it's cool. I hang on to it. I just grabbed this. Like I said, he had some soul and funk, and went through, grabbed this Karma. Looked interesting. It's pretty cool. I'm slowly checking out like 70s soul, funk, whatever you want to call it. That was interesting. And also Undisputed Truth, Method to the Madness. This was interesting, a bit weird at times, but pretty good funk. Great cover. I also got this from him. Dave Fathead Newman. Straight Ahead. It's on Atlantic. I think it's from 61. Tried looking it up. And all, very, very cool. And all this stuff I picked up from him was, a bulk deal. Got everything for $1. So just stuff to check out. I think I've shown that. This was interesting. Love Affair. I think they were from Cleveland. This was their first album. Just good early rock. It's I think this was 79 or 80. It's a good album. They actually changed their name, put out another album, and they were just called L.A. for Love Affair. And they were really big. I was reading a little bit about them. They were big around Cleveland and that, the whole area around there. And I guess when they changed their name, it kind of pissed off the fan base because they're like, you guys are a Cleveland band, why are you called L.A.? And they kind of tanked after that. And one of these guys went on to play with a lot of older, I can't think of who it was now, a lot of older rock and roll bands from the 50s and 60s. I guess he was a guitar player, helping them out. And he would play at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and he still does stuff. And the last album here is Cat Mother. And this was just total blind buy and weird. Albion Dubois. But ended up being pretty cool. It's like, I don't know, kind of country rock a little bit. I kind of looked them up a little bit. If I remember right, they were like originally from New York and ended up going to California, and you know, in the late '60s. But some Polydor. I enjoyed this actually. Another cheap buy, just checking it out. All right, that's it. Final new finds video of 2012. So hope everybody's having a good New Year's Eve. We're just hanging out here with the family and not doing much really. So alright, I'll see everybody next year. Thanks for watching and subscribing.